As we look forward to Matan Torah, only a few short weeks away, our thoughts naturally drift to those words that Klal Yisrael said by Har Sinai over 3,000 years ago. Na'aseh v'nishma. We'll do, we will hear, we'll understand. And as most Mefarshim explain, means very simply, Na'aseh we will do without knowing what's demanded of us. Because our love and our trust in the Ribono Shel Olam is such that we'll do irrespective of what we're told and what we're asked to do. Because we know that we won't be asked to do something we can't do. V'nishma, we'll understand, learn, grow, deepen our understanding and knowledge what the Ribono Shel Olam wants, what it's supposed to be. But the Sforno gives us a completely different perspective on Na'aseh v'nishma. And that perspective has ramifications and implications for every mitzvah we do for the rest of our lives. Says the Sforno, Na'aseh v'nishma means Na'aseh letachlis shenishma b'kolo. The Na'aseh, the doing, is for the purpose of hearing his word, hearing his voice. What does that mean? Continues the Sforno. It's like Hamisham Rav Shalom Manas L'Kabel Pras. To serve the master not on the condition of reward, and then what? So we commonly understand that to mean to do things lishma, even though we know we will be rewarded. But that should not be our intent. That should not be our kavanah. Our kavanah should be to do for the Ribono Shel Olam because he told us to do the Ratzon Hashem. Says the Sforno, there's something else to that. Hamisham Rav Shalom L'Kabel Pras doesn't just mean to do lishma, but it means that we're doing it for a different reason than pras. And what's that reason? What's the reason other than reward? Not just to do it anyway, but to do it to hear his voice, to hear what he wants. That the goal of our kiyum mitzvahs, our involvement in mitzvahs, which is every day of our life, is to know more, to understand better, to hear deeper what he wants. Like the pasuk says in Tehillim, Oseh devaro lishmo b'kol devaro. The malachim do his devaro, they do his word, lishmoya, to hear better his word. What does that mean? Exactly what the Sforno is saying. That the more we do, the better we hear. Meaning what? Commonly we understand that to know the Ratzon Hashem means to learn Torah. And there's no question about it. The more we learn Shas, the more we learn Shulchan Aruch, the more we learn Hashkafa, the more we learn any aspect of Torah, is to hear better what the Ribono Shel Olam wants us to do so that we can fulfill it. But rarely do we think that doing mitzvahs also exposes us to understand better what Hashem wants. Meaning that in the kiyum of mitzvahs, in the doing of the mitzvah is experiential knowledge that we wouldn't get without the mitzvah. That all the learning we would do would not bring us to that particular type of understanding of the Ratzon Hashem that we get through doing a mitzvah. What that means is that the mitzvahs themselves are teachers. The mitzvahs themselves are opportunities to know better what the Ribono Shel Olam wants so he can do it. In a world which is filled with instability, whether it's financial, whether it's political, whether it's in the world of health, we seek out and we crave stability. And where is that stability? Where it's always been, in our relationship with the Ribono Shel Olam. As we perish for Shavuos, just a few short weeks away, it's an opportunity for us to renew, refresh, and reinvigorate that relationship. And what better way to do it than mitzvahs? Mitzvahs which we're doing all day anyway. But to be able to hear, to be able to want to hear more the Ratzon Hashem in doing the mitzvah, this is something can give us a sense of chiddush and mitzvahs and can deepen our relationship with the Ribono Shel Olam. Can make this Shavuos, the rest of our lives, different than we ever thought they could be.